Hello, my name is Jamie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Unlike any other YouTube channel that showcases Pokemon Go PvP content, mine exclusively showcases Shadow Pokemon. So, if you're into that type of content, I'd appreciate if you could like and subscribe.
So, let's get into today's video. In today's video, we are going to be taking the first look at the Retro Cup. So basically, Steel and Fairy are banned because everyone fucking hates Charm and it is super annoying. And like any league, when I've got no idea what the meta is going to look like, I go for an ABB strat. And today we are going to be taking a look at the double tank. So we've got an anti-fighter with Shadow Nidoqueen in the lead and two tanks in the back that obviously don't want to see counter. So we've got Snorlax and Walrus in the back. This team did bring me some success. I went 7-3. I'm going to show a 4-on-1 set and a couple of bonus battles. So without any further ado, let's get right into the action. And in case you didn't know, Walrus is absolutely fucking broken. In game one, we pick up the mirror. So in this match, obviously I've got to switch out at some stage. So I look to catch the Earth Power on the big thick boy Snorlax. Let's see if the opponent was baiting. They go straight Earth Power and come in with the counter user. So we get completely farmed down. This Vigoroth now has residual energy and it's almost at full HP due to them double resisting licks. So I come back in with Nidoqueen. I'm going to start debuffing this thing. I need to leave with residual energy. So we go for a Poison Fang. We are going to make one more Poison Fang and we are going to have to be wary of the Bulldoze. It is a pretty trash move, but it does hit us for super effective. So I am going to shield up a potential Bulldoze. We correctly shield it up and now we should be able to farm down before they make another move. So we are down shields, but we have residual energy should they come back in with Nidoqueen, but they actually come in with Jellicent. So I bank a bucket load of energy, switch out into the Walrus, and let's be real, we are looking absolutely fucked. The opponent goes for a Shadow Ball, back out comes the Nidoqueen. We are going to take it out with this Icicle Sphere, but this is looking absolutely GG. So far this team is not looking promising. We are going to make an Earthquake, but the opponent will most definitely shield it up as they have two shields. I doubt they are looking to flex. They correctly shield that, and I am going to go for a Poison Fang to debuff the opponent. They call the bait. I was hoping they shielded it up and I could Earth Power for the victory, but either way we are fucked. We no shield. Potential Ice Beam as a win con could have been calling the Bubble Beam. However, we lose game one. Getting on to battle number 2, we see another dreadful lead. So this team isn't looking promising, but we switch out into Snorlax and these licks are really starting to chunk. We do survive a Avalanche as Snorlax, even in the Great League, is pretty bulky. They are now staying in and they now switch out into the new mon that I have absolutely no idea what the fuck it's called, but we are going to go for a superpower as it hits for neutral and it lowers our defense. So I imagine they would commit to the farm down. So this is another core break and Nidoqueen would be taking super effective from confusion, so I'm going to have to show my third. I am going to shield once. I believe this mon runs Dark Pulse and Future Sight. We shield a Dark Pulse. I'm going to overfarm just a touch and fire off this Icicle Sphere. This will be taking out the opponent unless they choose to shield. So we now have our Walrus with residual energy, but once again we are down shields. Let's see if we can pull this one off. They come in with a Greedent, so I look to catch the charge move on Nidoqueen, which we are successful, as I know the win con is going to be the Walrus. I imagine they are going to switch out into Frostlass at some stage, but I am going to start debuffing this Greedent. First Poison Fang gets the opponent quite low. Once again, I'm not going to shield this up, as I know Walrein is going to be the key to victory. The opponent throws a Body Slam. They come in with Frostlass. They farm us down. We are in a bit of a rough spot, but the Walrus is absolutely busted. This Icicle Sphere does not KO. This is just an Avalanche, and my huge Gahonas are going to call the Avalanche, which is double resisted. We tank that, no problem. We commit to the Powder Snow farm down. Can we manage to take out this Greedent? We are going to have to make 3 charge moves. So energy management is going to be key. First shield goes down there, 1 Powder Snow. Second charge move coming through. Can we survive the Bullet Seeds? That's the second shield gone. We do survive. Third charge move coming through. Walrus absolutely fucking broken. And once again, from a rough spot, Walrus clutches out that game. GG's and thanks for playing. Moving on into the next battle. Yet another dreadful lead. We throw 1 Poison Jab, transfer the confusion onto Snorlax. And once again, we see Greedent. This stupid rodent is absolutely everywhere. We are going to go for a Body Slam, and this should hopefully put it into superpower range. So I am going to throw a superpower now. I've got no idea if it KOs, but it should be close. It gets the Greedent super low. Even with lower defense, I don't think this charge move will take me out. Body Slam does come through. Can we lick down? The licks are double resisted. We cannot lick down, but the opponent does dump the remainder of their energy. So we're still in a bit of a tricky spot as we haven't managed to flip switch. So I am going to come in with the Walrus to get ahead on energy. The Hypno does have a move bank, so I am going to have to respect the potential Thunder Punch, as pretty much all Hypnos are running Thunder Punch, and it's going to be a gamble on what the second move is. So I'm not switch locked, so I am going to attempt to catch a Thunder Punch, which is resisted on Nidoqueen. Unfortunately, I didn't catch, but either way, I've got no intentions of shielding up this Nidoqueen. It is a Fire Punch. The opponent is staying in. I'm looking to Poison Jab down. I'm unsuccessful. I'm just going to sack the Nidoqueen. As we've already seen, Walrus is absolutely busted. It looks like the gamble is going to pay off, as they've got a Nidoqueen in the back that takes super effective from Ice. First shield goes down once again. We are at the back-to-back, so I'm going to shield this Poison Fang up. We're going to be able to outpace the Nidoqueen to the back-to-back charge moves. This next Icicle Sphere will be getting the shield, and the next one will be taking them out, and that Hypno in the back has no residual energy. So the third Icicle Sphere is going to take out Nidoqueen, and we're going to Powder Snow down the Hypno. Once again, Walrus absolutely fucking busted. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on into the next battle, we win lead against Vigoroth. They save switch to Drifblim. We come in with Walrus, and the opponent sees the writing on the wall and concede the match. Shout out to my faction's teammate Home Slice Henry for that quote. Getting straight on into the next battle, we see Greedent in the lead, so we are going to have to switch out of this matchup at some stage, see if they've got a counter user. So we debuff them with a Poison Fang, and we attempt to catch the charge move on Snorlax. The opponent doesn't throw, but they actually come in with a Defense Deoxys. So this is kind of neutral. We're both hitting each other for super effective with counter and lick, but counter is a better move than lick, so we probably will soft lose this matchup. They go for the rock slide, which is a bit better for us, as Thunderbolt does hit slightly harder. We get to yet another body slam. Does the opponent want to shield it up? No, they do not. So Snorlax wins switch. Back out comes Greedent. I am hoping that Defense Deoxys is their only counter user on the team, so we come back in with Nidoqueen. We are going to shield this move up. It is a body slam. This Poison Fang will be taking out the opponent unless they are willing to commit their shield. The opponent allows Greedent to go down, and in the back is a Frostlass. I'm going straight for the Poison Fang, and this is deliberate. I am hoping the opponent calls the bait, or at least no shield. So they do no shield, and once again, Walrus is now going to be able to just go straight Icicle Sphere with the defense drop. So I'm going to shield the first one. It is a Shadow Ball. Walrus will survive a Shadow Ball from this range, and Icicle Spheres are going to start getting the opponent's shield. So Icicle Sphere is resisted, as Ice does resist Ice, but Walrus, as I've said in this video numerous times, is fucking busted. We draw the opponent's last shield. Even a Shadow Ball will not KO us from this range. We tank that on the chin, and we are double resisting the Powder Snows. So this Icicle Sphere is going to take the opponent out, and that is a good game. Walrus fucking busted. Please nerf this Pokemon, as I feel like I'm actually cheating using it. GG's, and thanks for playing. You can see we managed to go 4-1 in the set, and we're getting into a couple of bonus battles. So we see Defense Deoxys in the lead. This is a bit of a core breaker for our team, as Psycho Boost would really hurt Nidoqueen, and both our back two Pokemon take super effective from counter. So I count to 10, look to catch the Psycho Boost on Snorlax. We do catch a move successfully. Psycho Boost doesn't do too much to the bulky Snorlax, and they now come in with a Dugong. I'm not baiting, I'm going straight for the Super Power, which does hit for super effective. It lands, does huge damage, and it's even a CMP type. Best case scenario for us. The opponent didn't want a CMP tie, so they undercharged the Icy Wind, but Snorlax is so thick. We make a body slam. This should now be forcing a shield from the opponent. Snorlax, absolute beautiful mid-game. The big thick boy putting in loads of work. So we are going to come in with the Walrus. We resist all charge moves from the Dugong, and we are going to commit to the very aggressive resisted Powder Snow farm down. Icy Wind is double resisted. It does absolutely fuck all, as both water and ice resist ice. I'm still committing to the farm down. We're going to take another Icy Wind. Absolutely no problems. As I am double debuffed, I snipe him with a Nidoqueen. Let's see what the opponent wants to come in with. The opponent is having a think. They come in with Walrus. We are going straight Poison Fang. I'm going to absolutely sack this Nidoqueen, and 2 shielded Walrus with residual energy is going to be more than enough to close out this game. Icicle Sphere will be taking us out. I'm going to come back in with the Walrus. They switch out into DD. This Icicle Sphere will either draw the last shield or get him super low. We can now shield this move up, whatever it is. They're only going to make one move, so I'm going to commit a shield here, and now we're so far ahead in the mirror. So I'm going to go straight Earthquake. The opponent's win con probably is calling a bait, but guess what, motherfucker? Eat Earthquake. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving in to the last bonus battle of the video, we see another Greedent in the lead. This is such a common lead. I haven't really watched any other fellow content creators' content as I've been super busy, but I imagine someone has put a Greedent video out. So as always, we are going to look to switch out at some stage. I'm going to tank one move, and this time I am choosing to come in with the Walrus. The opponent is throwing energy, so I've got no intentions of shielding this move up. It is a crunch. They're fishing for the defense shop. They do not get it, and here comes Metachan. So this isn't a great matchup, but Walrus, absolutely busted. He's going to spam out Icicle Spheres. We're getting a load of lag. I'm really hoping the opponent doesn't get a third shield. Icicle Sphere lands. Looks like the opponent was lagging, but you can see by my health bar they have caught up. This next Icicle Sphere will KO or draw a shield. The opponent does shield. They're going to need to throw energy. The Metachan tries to counter down, but Walrus, far too fit, gets to another Icicle Sphere. The opponent chooses to let it go. They don't want to go down 2 shields. They take us out with Defense Deoxys, and once again we are in the driver's seat. I come back out with my Nidoqueen. We're going to go straight Poison Fang. This will be lowering the opponent's defenses, and then the licks will do even more damage. So I am going to look to catch a charge move onto Snorlax. We are unsuccessful, but the opponent does throw energy anyway. Defense Deoxys really doesn't hit particularly hard. We tank that move. They come in with Greedent. I don't want to lower my own defense, so I am going to go for a Body Slam. A 2-shield Nidoqueen will be more than enough to close out this game. The opponent is going to throw a charge move here. They're so low though. This is absolutely GG's. The opponent realizes the game's over and they quit the match. So you can see there the double tank strat. Absolutely brilliant in this meta, but a special shout out to the Walrus. I'm sure you already know from every meta in every single league is absolutely fucking busted. If you want to win in this cup, just pick Walrus, because time and time again it bailed me out of a lot of rough spots. So those were my first battles in the Retro Cup. If you'd like your battles featured on the channel, link in the description down below. I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.